Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Somerville High School basketball, where your Highlanders play host to Everett High School tonight. First for your starting lineups. First for Everett High School. And the sophomore wearing number 13, Amelia Maria Babcock. And the senior wearing number 1, Kaylee Rossi. The junior wearing number 12, Malika William. And the senior wearing number 3, Jafine Pierre. And the senior wearing number 15, Lamaya Wizard. Head coach for Everett High School is Riley Dunn. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. The senior wearing number 3, Emma Benevento. The junior wearing number 22, Sophia Good. The senior wearing number 40, Alana LaGreca. And the senior wearing number 5, Liana Orantes. And the junior wearing number 4, Maya Pacheco. Head coach for Somerville High School is Ricardo Bonon.
Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Girls Basketball on Somerville Ed TV. I'm Todd Harmon, and alongside me is Jack Connolly. And then tonight the Highlanders are taking on the Crimson Tide of Everett, as the Crimson Tide come into Bruin Fieldhouse with an overall record of 3-4, a GBL record of 3-3. The Highlanders 1-6 overall with a GBL record of 1-4. And Jack, as we look at the Highlanders, they have that one victory against Chelsea, but throughout the season we've seen incremental improvement, but we haven't seen anything to get them over the hump to see a victory against another GBL team.
And Todd, what we talked about is the number of turnovers, and yes, we've seen some signs of life. Coach Ricardo Bonhomme has done a great job in working on some of the fundamentals. It's definitely a work in progress. We've seen some gradual improvement over the season, and we've seen some really spurts of good play. Turnovers and the lack of good outside shooting has been a problem, but I know they're working on that, and the attitude of all the young girls here on the team has been terrific. I particularly like Deanna Grant Johnson, affectionately known as DJ. She's done a terrific job so far, and that looking for more good things from her this season. No doubt about it. Highlanders starting out with Sophia Good taking the jump for them. Alana LaGreca out there as well, along with Emma Benevento, number 4. Maya Pacheco, number 4 is Mia Pacheco, and then Liana Arantes as well. As Everett wins the tip, as they get down very quickly, Kaylee Rossi goes up for the shot, and right down to the ground is Arantes, as Liana made contact with Rossi as Rossi went in, and Liana came down hard. Assistant trainer checking out Liana right now, along with head coach Ricardo Bonham.
Yeah, 7 seconds into the contest, Todd, it's not what you want to see, especially given the fact that she's still on the floor right now. We're just one of those infrequent occurrences that happen, and as a result, now she's back in her feet.
Looks like her right, maybe ankle, might be the issue. She might have twisted her ankle coming down after that contact. Might have come down a bit awkwardly as she is helped off the floor. That's going to hurt the Highlanders in terms of ball control as well. Liana, one of the better dribblers on the team, getting her first start this season as a senior, so it's tough to see her out after only 7 seconds as Anise Lopez checks in for the Highlanders. And Everett will inbounds as it went out off of Orantes after the missed shot. And the missed shot, but the putback put up by Japhanie Pierre, and she is fouled as she went for the shot. So she will make the basket and get the and one. And Pierre looking to complete the and one. The rebound is off, and LaGreca comes away with it. As Alana impressed you last game that we had against Malden, as she was very assertive with her offense, attacking the basket, and I know you enjoyed that, Jack.
We went out of our way to jump up and down and say, isn't it great to finally see her, instead of giving the ball up, going to the basket, trying to take the shot, and even when she missed, there was a rebound there for the Highlanders to go after. Very aggressive. That was the standing point in the last game we saw, Todd. Hopefully see more of it tonight, especially with a starter out in the first 7 seconds.
Now you saw her right there with the shot just off the front of the rim. Rebound came out for Everett. And Everett sets up their offense as Rossi runs the point. She gives it off. Pass to the interior, knocked around, tried to get it to Guillaume, number 12. Knocked out of bounds. Everett was the last to touch it, so the Highlanders will have it. Everett leading 2-0 after that opening basket by Japhanie Pierre. Liana Orantes for the Highlanders out with an early injury. Elena LaGreca driving into the lane, throws up a runner. It's no good. Rossi comes away with it. Benevento trying to get to her. Bounce pass. Nice look there as she finds Malika Guillaume for the two.
Guillaume had both her baskets, Todd, has been right where she should be, along the lane. In the first basket, moving into the lane to get a rebound, put it right back up. Good positioning.
And Pacheco came back trying to help out Sophia Good, but too late as the 10 seconds had expired. So the Highlanders, their first turnover off of that pressure by the Crimson Tide. That's going to be a difficult thing for the Highlanders to handle. That's one of the reasons why not having Orantes in the game right now makes it more difficult. So they get the pass into the foul line, trying to break down the zone. Drive in from the right wing by Maria Babcock. And that shot is blocked out of bounds by Sophia Good.
Sophia was in good position there, Todd. She was able to move in, had her hands straight up in defense. When the shot went up, she just was able to elevate, forcing the ball out of bounds. Good defensive play.
Everett inbounding underneath her own basket, leading 4-0. Out to Rossi, her three from the right wing, no good. Rebound fought for. Foul's going to go against the Crimson Tide for the push-off. Sophia Good had the position there. That foul will go against Guillaume. That is her first. Team second. Still, ball stolen away. Highlanders once again. Good defense, though, as Pacheco's able to knock it away. Now Pacheco controlling it, trying to get across midcourt, defended closely by Pierre. Gets it out to Lopez. Lopez with a baseline drive, goes up, no good off the glass. Rebound off of Everett as it goes out off of Guillaume.
I like the fact the Highlanders are looking inside, Todd.
As LaGreca tried to get it to Benevento. Hand on it by Maria Babcock as she knocked it out. Highlanders will inbounds now on the near side. Pacheco will take care of it there. Pacheco looking for help, finds Lopez outside. She looks for Sophia Good. A little too hard on that pass, though, as it bounces off of Good's hands out of bounds. Highlanders still looking for their first basket. Under 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Highlanders now applying the forecourt pressure as well. And LaGreca comes up with the steal. And you could hear the hack from here.
And again, she's aggressive not only with the ball, but on defense, resulting in picking up the foul and picking up the basketball at the same time. Nice play by LaGreca.
So LaGreca with the steal and gets the foul. That's a second foul on Rossi. Rossi, the captain for Everett. As LaGreca forced out, tossed it back in before she went out of bounds. But they were able to get it up to Maria Babcock. Maria Babcock driving inside, and she'll get called for the travel. And she took a stutter step before going up for that one.
Referee Brian Devine had a great look at it. Very easy call, wide open. Highlanders basketball.
LaGreca goes in. Lots of contact, no foul. Ball comes to Everett as Maria Babcock drives it in against Benevento. She reverses it back to the near side, goes underneath. Now the shot by Rossi is up as she kisses it off the glass. Nice look there by Rossi. 6-0 is the Everett score. So Highlanders looking to break the press. They get it up to Sophia Good, and they are able to do it as Pacheco sets the offense. Pacheco to Benevento. Down to LaGreca. She thought about the baseline drive, gave it up to Benevento. Now down to Sophia Good on the block. Good goes up. Her shot is no good off the glass. Rebound was pulled down by Wizard initially, but then Good pulled it away and got the tie ball. Alternating possession goes to the Highlanders.
I like her aggressiveness, Todd. Sophia went up, missed the shot, but went right back and followed the shot, went after the rebound. Still Highlanders basketball.
Danya Ramadan checking into the game for the Highlanders right there. Went to the ground, couldn't quite save it. Highlanders applying that full court pressure, broken by Everett as they get it in. And Guillaume with the easy layup there after breaking the Highlander pressure. Pacheco looking for help, gets it for Benevento. Good look to Anise Lopez, but before she can get it down to Ramadan, she gets it stolen away. And Pierre goes in. She's fouled on the layup attempt by Benevento. Or strike that was Pacheco who fouled her. First foul on Pacheco, second on the Highlanders. 8-0 is the Everett lead as Pierre tries to add to it. First shot by Pierre, no good. Oh for 2 now from the line is Pierre. Second shot up the back rim, but rebound comes out to Ellie as she gives it around. Rossi now with it. She'll take the three from the left wing. That one rolls out. Rebound fought for, pulled away by Sophia Good. She gives it up to Anise Lopez. Ramadan's out ahead. Lopez does not give it up to her, tries to pass it down to her from the baseline, but doesn't get it to her. Everett now with the ball after the Highlander turnover. As Guillaume drives into the lane but loses it, Sophia Good comes away with it. Highlanders looking for their first points. 3:40 remaining in the first quarter. As Pacheco calls out the signs. Over to Benevento, but stolen away by Maria Babcock. Maria Babcock in. Benevento gets a hand on it, but Maria Babcock finishes it off. 10-0 is the Everett lead as the Highlanders struggling with that pressure, Jack, as there's a timeout on the floor. We see the Highlanders once again struggling with defensive pressure brought to the full court.
And what has happened, Todd, is that defensive pressure has resulted in my unofficial count now of almost 10 turnovers for the Lady Highlanders. And as a result of those turnovers, those are shots that don't get taken. Right now, unofficially, I'm looking at Everett has 13 shots as opposed to just 6 for Somerville. So more turnovers than shot attempts. Not a good formula at this particular point in the game, especially that we've gone a little over 4.5 minutes and not a point up on the board yet. So trying to get inside. I like the fact LaGreca's going inside. Sophia Good has gone up to the basket, made a couple of nice attempts. The ball has not fallen in. And I got to give credit. Everett's done a nice job inside most of their points have come within 5 feet of the basket. And right now, the Highlanders are going to have to do a little more work on Guillaume because she's in a perfect position, a little bit of a height advantage to take advantage of her proximity to the basket. She's been in the middle of all their offensive plays so far, Todd.
So Highlanders will inbounds at full court pressure for Everett. They try to get over top of it, looking for Ramadan. Ball was tipped, last touch though by the Highlanders, so another turnover for the Highlanders. So they were trying to break that pressure. Liana Arantes, one of the better ball handlers for the Highlanders, out. Her right ankle, or right knee, I should say, is iced and elevated right now on the bench as she was injured 7 seconds into the game. Everett now leading 10-0 as Rossi has it out on the left wing. Her three-pointer is up, no good. Good position underneath by Good as she pulls away the rebound. She brings it all the way down, almost gets it taken away by Guillaume, but keeps it and gives it up to Pacheco. Pacheco gets the screen from Benevento, working off of that. Another screen from Ramadan. Third defender closes on her though quickly. Benevento gets hold of it. Quickly there is Maria Babcock. Pacheco looking for Ramadan inside, goes over her, but Lopez is there for the shot. Her shot though too strong. Rebound pulled away by Pierre. Highlanders still looking for those first points of the contest. Maria Babcock drives in and kisses it off the glass. A nice move there by Amelia Maria Babcock. Highlanders break the pressure. Didn't really get set very strongly there. Lopez with the three attempt. Almost rolled that one in, but no good as it came out. And the Crimson Tide come away with a rebound. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Benevento knocked that one away for a moment from Ellie. And then a tie-up on the alternating possession. It will stay with Everett. Minute 52 remaining in the first quarter. Highlanders trailing 12-0. It's Lila Mack Coleman checking into the game for the Highlanders.
Benevento made a nice defensive play there, first tipping the ball and then tying it up, Todd, to make sure that the possession now will go into effect. Everett ball.
That goes to Rossi. Her baseline jumper too strong. Rebound comes out. Anise Lopez with it. She will drive in against Pierre. Her shot is up, no good. Goes out of bounds off of the Crimson Tide. Highlanders will inbound under their basket. Minute 41 remaining in the first quarter. Still looking for their first points. It's Benevento. Finds Matt Coleman through her hands. Puts it up though. No good. Rebound out long. Lopez on the ground. Shovels it towards Matt Coleman, but Maria Babcock is there. Maria Babcock, her bounce pass down to Rossi to the left block, and Rossi puts it up and good. Another nice bounce pass in the fast break for the Crimson Tide. So Lopez got that pass, not totally sure how. Got it to Benevento. Her three-pointer's up, no good from the right wing. Ellie comes away with the rebound. As she shovels it forward, though, blind pass. Maria Babcock didn't know it was coming. Lopez gets it. Her shot is up. It's no good. Benevento chases down the rebound, gives it out to Lopez, top of the key. Her three-pointer, no good, and Ellie gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled as Sophia Good reaches around and picks up the Highlander foul. That's going to be Sophia's first. Third team foul on the Highlanders. Everett leading 14-0. Highlanders still struggling, looking for that first point of the game. Under a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Everett's defense has been excellent as they've really made the Highlanders struggle. As Ellie gets it at the foul line, her runner as she drove in, no good. Gets her own rebound though. Passes it out to the left wing. Guillaume gives it off to Rossi. Rossi, step back, looks for help, gives it to Guillaume. Guillaume looking for the bounce pass down to Joseph. Joseph has it, kicks it back out to Rossi. Rossi's jumper is good. It's Kaylee Rossi now with 6 points in the first quarter, leading all scorers. 15 seconds remaining, no shot clock on now. Highlanders still looking for their first points. It's Pacheco, the long three, and that one is no good. Out of bounds, Everett will get it with 5.4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Joseph inbounds. Lopez steals that one away. Kicks it out, goes to the ground as she slipped. Pacheco puts up the shot, and with a buzzer beater, the Highlanders are on the board. My Pacheco with the bucket at the buzzer. 16-2 is the Crimson Tide lead at the end of the first quarter, Jack. Highlanders struggled with turnovers, and the results are on the scoreboard, trailing by 14 after the first quarter.
And again, just looking unofficially, 15 turnovers by my count so far for the Highlanders, as opposed to just 6 for the Everett Crimson Tide squad, and the fact that the shots that they could not take as a result of turnovers are certainly the difference right now, because giving up the 14-point lead already. Everett's in cruise control right now. All their points, Todd, have come from under the basket. I've got 7 shots that are inside the key, close to the lane. As a result, those easy putbacks are very much in the Crimson Tide's favor. Conversely, we've only had a handful of underneath the basket shots for the Highlanders. The ball's not going from the outside, and the turnovers have just been the biggest problem that they've encountered here in the first period, especially since within those first few seconds of the game, a very good ball handler is out. It looks like maybe out to the night right now.
That's right, about 6 or 7 seconds into the game. Liana Arantes went down. Looks like she may have twisted up her right knee. That's what they're icing right now on the bench. Checking into the game for the Highlanders is Fatima Aguilar, one of their better ball handlers, as she gave it up to Benevento. Benevento's 3 from the corner is too long, and Rossi got the rebound, but Ramadan was right there to tie her up. Alternating possession will go to Everett, as Joseph will inbound. Highlanders applying the full court pressure. Lopez another steal, but an errant pass right off the bat as Anise got that ball.
Lopez was so excited to make the steal. She's just a little bit too much of a hurry. A little fake, and she could have put the ball up herself, Todd.
Highlanders will get possession, though, as it was last touched by the Crimson Tide. Ellie checks back into the game for the Crimson Tide. Aguilar with it. She's defended by Guillaume. And Matt Coleman's going to get called for the offensive foul as she had the moving screen there at the top of the key. So that's going to be her first, 4th team foul on the Highlanders. Highlanders applying that full court pressure. Maria Babcock double teamed. She gets through it, passes it down. Ellie right there. Her shot is no good. Got a hand in the face. I believe that was Aguilar. Guillaume got it away, though, and Aguilar gets called for the foul as Tejada put up the shot.
Everett just had a textbook way of beating the press. Moving up the ball quickly, making the long pass. Unfortunately, they missed the shot, but they were able to handle the Highlander press easily by good ball control and looking up the floor for the open person.
Gladys Tejada, I should say, at the line for the Crimson Tide. First shot, no good. Foul win against Fatima Aguilar, number 13. That's her first, team's 5th. Second shot by Tejada off the back rim. Long rebound taken by Lopez. As Anise will drive that one in, looks to reverse it. Tried to pass through 2 Crimson Tide members and weren't able to. Maria Babcock now, her step back is good. It's Maria Babcock, a nice shot there in the paint.
Very Jason Tatum-like.
Fatima Aguilar gets the screen, kicks it off to Lopez. Her shot is up from the left wing, no good. Ellie gets the rebound, gives it off to Guillaume. Guillaume up floor, tipped by Lopez as they were trying to get it up to Rossi. Lopez being very active on the defensive end for the Highlanders.
Doing a really nice job, Todd. She's very pesky and went all the way up to knock that ball out. Very good play.
Anise came up a little slow, a little gingerly, but looks fine now. As Rossi looks for help, gets the pass in, taken by Wizard. Maria Babcock, right wing, 3-pointer, no good. Tejada pulls down the long rebound. There's Lopez again, and she's down on the floor, and she's going to get called for the travel. Anise stepped in there went to the ground, slid just slightly, and that's what earned the travel in that situation.
And anytime you roll away with the ball, even if your feet aren't on the floor, then that's considered a travel as well. You don't have to be standing. You can be called for travel being on the floor.
And that one's stolen away as Aguilar got a hand on it to Lopez. Now, Maria Babcock stole that one away from Aguilar. And in for the bucket is Guillaume. So that's her 6th point of the contest. Aguilar going to get called for the travel as she tried to cross over but got it caught on her hip. Alana LaGreca checking back into the game for the Highlanders. 20-2 is the Everett lead. So they get it up to Guillaume. Guillaume goes in against Ramadan. No good. Ramadan gets the rebound. Guillaume reaching in gets called for the foul. It's going to be her 2nd foul, 4th team foul against the Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide has pulled their pressure back here in the 2nd quarter. So Highlanders working against their man-to-man. Benevento, her shot from the right wing, no good, but there's LaGreca with the rebound. Gets it to Benevento at the foul line, but Rossi knocks it away. Good active hands there by Rossi. Rossi got it knocked away by Benevento. LaGreca on the ground with her as well, and that's going to be a tied-up ball as Benevento got her hands in there. Alternating possession goes to the Highlanders.
And again, we like the effort, Todd, that the Highlander girls have been doing a good job chasing the ball. Unfortunately, it's been at the offensive end we're having all the problems. Turnovers continue to plague the Highlanders here in this period.
It's Aguilar with the ball now. Good screen there by Matt Coleman. Got it off to Benevento, but Maria Babcock once again stole that one away. And Guillaume with the finish. She finished over top of Aguilar. Five minutes remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Highlanders down 22-2. As Everett came out with a very tenacious full court pressure, causing several Highlander turnovers. And even in the half court, that tenacious pressure still has caused problems for the Highlanders. You have Rossi and Maria Babcock out there, number 1 and 13, who are very active with their hands. When the Highlanders have the ball, they've got their hands in there snapping the ball away.
A lot of careless passes, Todd, with not too many bounce passes when the ball's up in the air and it doesn't have a lot of strength behind it. It's an easy pickoff for the Crimson Tide of Everett.
Yes. Coleman gets it out to Benevento. Her shot is up. It's no good. Too long. Rebound pulled down by the Crimson Tide. Ramadan finally tying Tejada up there. Alternating possession will go to the Crimson Tide. 4:27 remaining in the half. Highlanders trailing 22-2. Applying the full court pressure. So they get it to Maria Babcock. She's immediately double teamed, and LaGreca gets the rebound, or gets the steal, I should say. LaGreca immediately to the basket, and she'll go to the line for 2. As Alana LaGreca once again in the game, and she's making things happen on the offensive end for the Highlanders.
And as a result of the offense, because of a good defense being right where she should be after the ball was put in play. Ball was up in the air. She was able to knock the ball loose, gain control, take the shot. And the result, she got fouled. She's at the line.
Olivia Levad with the foul for the Crimson Tide. That's her first. 5th team foul on the Crimson Tide as that ball hit every single portion of the rim except the net. As Ramadan checks out, Good will check in. Second free throw by LaGreca. It's no good. We're going to get a violation against the Highlanders.
He was in too soon, crossed over the line before the ball hit the basket.
Highlanders get the opportunity to set up the full court pressure. Maria Babcock with the ball. Main ball handler right now with Rossi not on the floor, but they're able to get it up to Guillaume. Guillaume over towards Tejada. Tejada couldn't quite handle the pass, goes out of bounds off the Crimson Tide. And the Highlanders earn the turnover from the Crimson Tide.
And again, Everett did a nice job getting the ball over midcourt. Not so good once they crossed over, and resulting in a turnover, but their quickness has been a big advantage for them in breaking the Somerville press.
Good screen there for Pacheco as she looked for the bounce pass down to Lila Mack Coleman. It was not there. Then Everett with Guillaume was able to steal it away. She passed that one forward, but it was knocked away by the Highlanders as Benevento knocked that one out. She was looking for Lavad, number 5, up front. Nahemi Joseph checking into the game for the Crimson Tide. As Maria Babcock gets the inbounds. Three-pointer is up, it's no good. Matt Coleman tried to save that one. Out of bounds though, off the Highlanders. Will stay with Everett. As they look once again, there's Maria Babcock. She steps around, gets the pass off. Jumper from the foul line, no good. LaGreca is away. As she goes up, and the foul's going to be called against the Crimson Tide. I believe that's Wizard who's going to get whistled for it.
Now, LaGreca did a good job going to the basket, Todd, as we would love to see. Get that shot as close to the basket as you can. She got fouled. She had a nice attempt on the layup, but she's at the line again.
So LaGreca back at the line, 0-2 at the line thus far today. Highlanders will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half, as that is the 16th foul against the Crimson Tide. It's Victoria Rodriguez checking into the game for the Highlanders. LaGreca's second free throw is up, and that one's good. 22-3 is the Everett lead. As Maria Babcock gets it stolen away, LaGreca once again. LaGreca goes into the paint, puts up the runner, it's no good. Rebound pulled away by Maria Babcock. She gets it forward to Wizard. Rodriguez back to defend, and that's going the other direction as Rodriguez stepped in and got the charge.
And all result because LaGreca did such a nice job up at this end, forced a turnover coming back the other way. Everett did a nice job getting it up the floor, but just couldn't control their offensive movement, resulting in the foul. Good defensive effort by the Highlanders.
I will submit the foul. The scoreboard is incorrect. It is 22-3, according to my own official scoring.
We did see that free throw.
That is correct. 3:10 remaining here in the half. As Pacheco drives in, her runner is up. It's no good off the glass. Maria Babcock comes away with the rebound. And she is driving in towards the basket. Steps past Benevento. Shot up, no good. And Sophia Good comes away with the rebound. As Pacheco will run the point. Everett pulls their pressure back. Benevento, left wing, gets the screen from Good. Now the roll in by Sophia Good. Nice pick and roll there for the Highlanders. Comes up empty, a little too heavy there on the shot by Sophia Good.
You can see the frustration in Sophia Good's face right now. Here she had what would be considered an easy layup, and she was just a little bit too aggressive going up. Hit the front rim and rolled out, Todd.
I have to say, I think she was amazed that it was such an open shot. She was a little shocked by that and kind of thrown off by it. She gets the pass in the right block, shot up, no good. Pacheco fighting for it, and it'll be a tie ball as Acevedo and Pacheco fighting over it. Alternating possession goes to Everett, 2:26 remaining in the half. As Benevento pokes that one away from Lavard.
No, the energy is certainly there defensively, Todd. We've seen a number of plays that the Highlanders have been able to force a turnover, be pesky, but the offensive end is a challenge tonight.
As that's an errant pass, it will go out of bounds. Highlander pressure causes the turnover. 2:20 remaining in the half. Highlanders get the ball back. It's Tejada checking back into the game for the Crimson Tide. Now LaGreca will run the point. Defended by Joseph. That one tipped by Maria Babcock. Good elevation on the hands there, able to reach up and get it. She pump fakes and took the extra step on that pump fake. Travel is called. Turnover goes back to the Highlanders.
That back foot was picked up, and that's what was easy call for referee Brian Devine.
2 minutes left in the half. Highlanders down 22-3. Pacheco with the ball, gets it out to LaGreca. And Alana's going to get called for the stutter step before she tried her baseline drive. Turnover goes back to the Crimson Tide. Highlanders applying the full court pressure once again. They're able to get it to Maria Babcock. Triple team for the Highlanders on Maria Babcock. And her foot was on the line is the call. Turnover goes to the Highlanders.
You see it so often, Todd, that a player will come up the right or left side, stay very close to the side, and then when they get boxed in, like we just saw with the Highlanders, three-lady Highlanders and the sideline, tough position to be in.
Sophia Good, little pump fake there, but gets called for the double dribble. She dribbled it to control it initially. A turnover goes back to the Crimson Tide. Highlanders applying that full court pressure. Right now, Maria Babcock, far and away the best ball handler for the Crimson Tide on the floor. And you can see that as anytime 13 gets the ball for the Crimson Tide, the Highlanders go straight for her and trap her. You can see her also very active hands defensively as she almost knocked that one away.
And she's got good quickness, and she's been able to break through that double team, get the ball to the midcourt area, and then try and find that open teammate. Good eyes, having that good peripheral vision, Todd, which makes that possible.
Without Kaylee Rossi, number 1 out there, as well as number 12, Maleka Guillaume, who have also been major ball handlers for the Crimson Tide. Highlander pressure is really causing some issues right now. As they look to inbounds, they get it to Rodriguez. Her shot is up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Ellie, and there's Maria Babcock with it. She's defended by both Good and LaGreca. She's able to get around it, but the pass too hard for Joseph. Through her hands, out of bounds. Highlanders ball.
As I said, Todd, she came up the right side, crossed over to her left hand, come up the middle of the court, beat the two defenders that were trying to double team her. Unfortunately, the pass up the left side was a little too strong. Highlander basketball.
Minute and a half remaining in the half. Highlanders down 22-3. Playing very good defense are the Highlanders, just can't find the offense. Sophia Good down on the block. She goes up, her shot is up, no good. She's defended well there by Wizard. Rebound came out to Wizard. Maria Babcock, long pass down to Pierre. Great job by Pacheco as she stepped into that passing lane, but then back the other direction. Pierre steps into the passing lane as well, grabs that long pass. Turnover, though, will go back to the Highlanders on the travel. As Pacheco gets it, just under a minute remaining in the half. Defended closely by Pierre. Sophia Good with the screen. Benevento, but the steal by Maria Babcock once again as she goes in, and she is fouled by Benevento. That's going to be Emma's first foul, 6th team foul against the Highlanders. That foul was called on the floor. It's 16 foul against the Highlanders, so no free throws. 47 seconds remaining in the half. Everett looking to inbounds. So they get it into Pierre. Trying to get it to Maria Babcock, but Alana LaGreca knew that was coming. She goes up for the layup, decides not to use the glass, and probably regrets it.
And a little bit too aggressive trying to defend.
Got a little tied up.
I'm sure she was disappointed she missed that shot. She was trying to make the decision whether to try and lay it up over the front of the rim or off the backboard, and I think she got caught in the middle.
I think you're exactly right. And she tried to chase down Maria Babcock as well, committed the foul. That'll be Alana's first foul. Maria Babcock will be at the line to shoot 1 and 1.
A lot of players, when they miss a shot like that, they're so aggressive trying to make up for the shot not going in. Just a little bit too much causing the foul.
First shot by Maria Babcock, no good. Rebound pulled away by Rodriguez. 30 seconds remaining here in the half. Pacheco gets it to LaGreca. LaGreca tries to drive on Tejada, gives it back to Pacheco. Pacheco looking down low for Good. Good tips it back in. Rodriguez was right there, puts it up, no good. And Joseph, or I should say, yes, it is. Joseph as well as Rodriguez tying up there. 18 seconds left. Highlanders get the ball. So get it out to Sophia Good, defended by Wizard. She tries to drive the baseline. Met there by Maria Babcock. Kicks it out to Benevento. Her shot no good. Maria Babcock comes away with it. 7 seconds remaining. They get it all the way down to Pierre. 3 seconds remaining. Pierre looked around for help, and Benevento picked her pocket to end the half. As the Highlanders struggled with turnovers throughout that half, trailing 22-3, we will be back with second half action as you are watching Somerville Highlander girls basketball on Somerville Ed TV. We are back for second half action here on Somerville Ed TV as the Highlanders trail the Crimson Tide of Everett by the score of 22-3. I'm Todd Harmon alongside Jack Connolly. And Jack, the name of the game has been turnovers. The Highlanders have been committing them, and it has been why they only have 3 points this game.
And despite a very good defensive effort by the Highlanders forcing turnovers against Everett, the shots they don't take of those turnovers spell this big disparity in points, Todd.
You talked about the defense. There's Anise Lopez with another steal. She had multiple steals in the first half. Goes up for the shot, though. No good. That's been the name of the game for the Highlanders. When they've gotten shots, they have not been able to put them home. As Rossi runs the point, gives it to Tejada. Back to Rossi in the corner. Rossi gives it to Guillaume. Guillaume goes up. Her shot is no good. Wizard weak side rebound, puts it up, no good. And Pacheco comes away with it. Pacheco, long down floor. As Aguilar got it, gave it to Lopez. Lopez dribbled it out, looked for the shot, no good. You mentioned, Jack, the Highlander defense has been good tonight. Rossi has been strong against them, as has number 12, Guillaume, with the ball right there. Good D by the Highlanders. As Sophia Good got the block there, a jump ball is going to be called. As she got the block on Wizard. And it will be the Highlanders' ball on the alternating possession. As Sophia, excellent job defensively again.
Well, and Everett is still maintaining a lot of pressure on the ball. They force turnovers, they're just going to keep doing it until they can figure out a way to stop them.
As Aguilar with it, gets a screen from Pacheco, but Guillaume comes away with it as she steals it. Wizard was able to come up with it. Now they have Rossi with the ball. Rossi tried to get Tejada on a baseline cut, but was behind her on that one, so the turnover goes back to the Highlanders. Highlanders suffered an injury right off the bat as Liana Aranta, 7 seconds into the game, went down with a right knee injury. She comes back out of the locker room now. She is on crutches. Corner three from Anise Lopez, no good. Highlanders been battling back since then. Aguilar's three from the corner, and Fatima Aguilar puts the Highlanders on the board here in the second half. 22-6 is the Everett lead. As Rossi gets it over, Tejada. Now back to Rossi. As Aguilar, very tight on her there. Looking for the entry pass to Wizard, defended by Good. Benevento got a hand in there as they forced it back out to Levad. And Levad almost had that one stolen away. Again, Anise Lopez, very active on the defensive end for the Highlanders.
He's been very aggressive, Todd, and it's unfortunate that they've not been able to take her turnovers and turn them into baskets.
So they get it out to Rossi at the point. Cutting inside is Guillaume, but she loses control of the ball. Sophia Good held her position. Pacheco stole the ball. Pacheco with it now, gives it to Benevento. Benevento over to Aguilar. Around the horn to Lopez. Lopez puts up the three, hits the back of the iron. It's a good look there for Lopez. The shot's just not falling for the Highlanders yet. Rossi, she'll take the three from the top of the key. Hers hits the back of the rim. Pacheco with the long rebound. Sophia Good, Highlanders, doing a nice job with that long rebound, not allowing the pressure to get through them. DJ Johnson about to check into the game for the Highlanders for the first time tonight. Excellent sophomore coming off the bench for them. That'll happen at the next stoppage. 4:50 remaining. The bounce pass goes into Sophia Good, and Levad almost stole that one away, but Aguilar got her hand in there and knocked it out. Last off of Levad. So the Highlanders will maintain possession. Lopez checks out. DJ Johnson into the game. So Highlanders looking to inbound under their basket. Benevento will do that. Highlanders down 22-6. Benevento gets it towards Johnson. She lost it for a moment there, but you can see the cat quickness there by DJ Johnson as she immediately drove towards the basket on the baseline, gets the contact and the foul from Tejada.
And Todd, she's got very good instincts. As soon as she got the ball, she wheeled, went to the basket, picked up the foul.
Johnson will be at the line shooting two. First foul against Tejada, first team foul against Everett here in the second half. First free throw by Johnson, rims out. Second shot by DJ finds the bottom of the net. Highlanders now trail 22-7. Highlanders applying full court pressure here. They were able to get turnovers in the second quarter off of this pressure. Unfortunately, we're not able to convert them into many points, and there you see a turnover right there as Rossi gives it up. DJ Johnson with the runner, and DJ puts it home.
And she had to fight and get around the referee who was on the floor. She bumped into him, kept the ball, went in, made a really nice layup.
Highlanders over pursuing, left Wizard alone under the basket. The Everett Crimson Tide able to find her for the two. 24-9 is the Crimson Tide lead. As Johnson with the ball, looking for the screen, gets it from Aguilar. Total reversal over to Benevento. Foot on the line, two-pointer up, no good. Long rebound pulled out by Pierre.
What's great about DJ's pass, Todd, is that she's strong enough to get the ball over to the other side of the floor as quick as she did.
As good passing there by Everett as they got it down to the right block to Wizard, who immediately kicked it over to the left block to Guillaume. And Guillaume was fouled as she went up. Pacheco gets called for that one. It's Maya's second first team foul here in the second half for the Highlanders. First shot by Guillaume, no good. Guillaume now 0 for 3 at the line. Second shot up, and that one is good. And we're going to get a foul on the floor as DJ is going to get whistled for that one. A little forceful on her box out. So Guillaume gets the free throw. That's good. And then the foul on DJ will result in the throw in for Everett. As Guillaume looking to inbound, she gets it to Rossi. Rossi, the jumper, no good. Rebound put up by Pierre is good.
Good follow by Pierre. She did not put the ball on the floor, just went right up at the basketball off the backboard near Todd.
Aguilar gets the screen. Back to Pacheco, over to Benevento. Benevento puts up the three, it's no good. Rebound comes out of bounds. Everett's ball, Highlanders trailing 27-9. So we have a timeout on the floor taken by Everett. So here in the second half, the Highlanders applying the pressure. Everett struggling a little bit with it, but once again, the Highlanders, when they're able to beat that pressure, it's like a cap is on the basket. The Highlanders just can't seem to hit the shots.
No, and a lot of the shots, unfortunately, from my little hieroglyphics here on the board, have come from 10, 12, 13 feet away, as opposed to Everett, who's gotten a lot of their shots under the basket, close in, and when they missed a good chance at the rebound. The Highlanders have only been able to make one three-pointer so far this evening, and a lot of the shots have been outside the key, and the Everett has a little bit of a rebounding advantage. So we see that, plus the turnovers, Todd, still continue to plague the Highlanders right now. As the more turnovers they have, the fewer shots they're able to take, and Everett is doing a better job of keeping hold of the ball and taking shots that are closest to the basket, hence this big lead.
DJ Johnson being in the game for the Highlanders helps out here in the second half in terms of her ball control. She's able to control the ball very, very well. She's also very physically capable, very athletic out there, and you can definitely see the difference in the Highlander offense since she's been on the floor, as they've been able to get 6 points here in the second half after only getting 3 points in the entire first half. Travel is going to be the call against Everett. So another Everett turnover will result in the Highlanders getting the ball.
And I think DJ, she could play any one of the 5 positions on the floor.
Pass from Good was stolen away by Guillaume. As she goes up, Aguilar will get the foul, and Guillaume will go to the line looking for the and one.
Guillaume made a very nice play. She went up to the basket. She held the ball with both hands, anticipated the contact when it was made. Then she put the shot up for the basket and picked up the foul. Nice play.
Guillaume 1 for 4 from the line so far. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound, though, taken. Put up. Wizard gets it. She puts it up, and it's good. Everett doing a great job on the offensive boards as well tonight. Benevento down to DJ. DJ with the baseline move. Knocked away by Wizard. Well defended there by Guillaume and Wizard. As Pierre, her layup is no good. So Aguilar comes away with the rebound. Fatima looking for some help. Trying to get it inside to Sophia Good. She was sandwiched. Well defended once again by Guillaume and Wizard. Rossi will get fouled there by Pacheco. Maya gets called for her third. That will be the 4th team foul against the Highlanders here in the second half, and Rossi will go to the line shooting 2.
Rossi did a great job going to the basket from the left side. Todd, no hesitation, right to the basket, picked up the foul. There she is in the line.
First shot by Rossi, rims out. So Danya Ramadan checks in for Sophia Good. Second shot by Rossi. Rolls around and rolls home. 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. Highlanders trailing 32-9. Fatima Aguilar gets it to Benevento, back to Aguilar as they try to get it to DJ Johnson at the foul line. She kicks it out to Benevento. Her shot is up. No good. Rebound came off of Ramadan for the Highlanders, out of bounds. Everett will get the possession as Alana LaGreca checking back into the game. And Aguilar just reaches out and steals that one away, and Rossi is going to get called for the bump, as that's going to be Rossi's third foul, second team foul on Everett here in the second half. It's Benevento inbounding for the Highlanders. Ramadan cutting towards the basket, got it knocked away. Stolen away by Ellie. She looks ahead to Guillaume. Guillaume in one motion caught the ball and went up for the shot. And then Johnson came in. I think she's going to get called for going over the back there. She was coming in on Pierre. DJ went down a bit hard there, but it looks like she's all right. DJ's second foul. 5th team foul on the Highlanders here in the second half. As Rossi tried to pass it inside, not ready for it was Pierre. Alana LaGreca puts it up off the fast break, no good. As Aguilar able to save that, good job by Fatima. Gives it out to Johnson. Johnson defended by Rossi. Baseline work there, goes up, no good. And LaGreca is going to get called over the back. That's going to be Alana's second. Team 6th. Highlanders did a really nice job in the first half not committing fouls. Here in the second half, not the same story as Everett will be shooting free throws the remainder of this game. That's going to be out of bounds, or foul, I should say. Foul is going to be called against Ellie.
DJ did a great job picking up that rebound. She was trying to turn up the court and get fouled. Ball's out of bounds, Highlander basketball.
Ellie called for that one, her first. 3rd team foul against Everett. It's the pass attempt to the foul line. A little too high. Ellie able to take that one away. Rossi with a now minute 20 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Gives it off to Ellie. Ellie with the drive down the right side of the lane. It's up and good.
Yeah, the clear path to the basket. All she had to do was lay it up and in it went.
Aguilar with it now. Gives it to DJ at the foul line. Top kicked it to Ramadan, who kicked it out to LaGreca. Alana follows her own shot, puts up the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound again, and this time gets it to Aguilar, no good. Aguilar gets her own rebound. Now out to Johnson. Johnson, short from the corner, might have been touched by Guillaume. And LaGreca steals that one away, puts up the shot, no good.
Tremendous effort defensively. It just did not result in a good outcome, Todd.
And Rossi all the way to the hole. She tried to put that one in. No good as it bounces off the rim. Highlanders come away with it as LaGreca gives it back to Benevento. Benevento goes up. No good. Pierre saves it in. LaGreca got it. Kicked it out to DJ. DJ's three-pointer is up from the right wing. No good. Ellie fighting for it inside with Ramadan. And a travel is going to be the call on Ellie as she rolled over top of Ramadan. Highlanders will get it with 3.6 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
Got to give the Highlanders A for effort, trying to work that ball inside. The ball's just not dropping in, Todd.
Benevento inbounds it to Aguilar. 1 second remaining. She'll throw it up and no good. As the Highlanders trail 34-9 as we move towards the 4th quarter. I'll tell you, Jack, the Highlanders are, like you talked about, they're getting looks at the basket. Heck, they chase down multiple rebounds. It's not a denial of effort by the Highlanders. They're putting forth every single bit of effort. The shots just aren't falling right now.
They have not been, and there were 5 different rebound situations where the Highlanders were able to pick up the rebound. Some good passing. Unfortunately, the shots didn't drop, but the results aren't what Coach Bonhomme is looking for. However, the effort is there, and that's what you want to see. We've got, I think, a lot of promise with DJ. She's came into the game right away, went to the basket. She knows and got the talent to go in, and her teammates are certainly putting the effort in, especially defensively. Offensively, the turnovers still continue to be a problem here in the second half, Todd.
Yeah, the turnovers are a problem still here in the second half, and also the fouls are rearing their ugly head here in the second half as well. Granted, the Highlanders have to be more aggressive defensively as they move that pressure to the full court, and also in an attempt to come back in this game, and I think due to that pressure that they're applying, trying to come back in this game, they are fouling a bit more. But that has been a bugaboo of theirs throughout the beginning of the season that they're doing much better with here in this game. But the turnovers definitely have been an issue continued into tonight. As Maria Babcock back into the game for Everett, she will run the point here in the 4th quarter as Rossi seemed to have the 3rd. To get it in to Joseph. Joseph double teamed down on the low block. Alana LaGreca again forcing situations to happen as she gets the Highlanders the ball on the alternating possession.
She's doing it both ends of the floor, Todd. That was a great play to move in and grab the ball, held it up for tie ball. Here we go back up the other end.
Aguilar running the point. Anise Lopez back on the floor as well. She has the ball now, number 1. Gives it to Benevento, but too high. Anise a little out of control with that pass. Turnover to Everett. As Everett's able to get the ball up floor. Joseph had it. Ramadan defending her. Out of bounds off of Ramadan.
Ramadan took the sideline away, Todd, as everybody's taught, take that sideline away so they can't go into the key. Ball out of bounds. Here we go, Everett ball.
As Maria Babcock gets the inbound. Shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound put up by Joseph, no good as well. Ramadan saves it in. LaGreca up ahead looking for Lopez. Off of her fingertips, out of bounds. Another Highlander turnover. Highlanders with the full court pressure. And a timeout is on the floor. I believe Everett taking that timeout. 7:09 remaining here in the game. Highlanders trailing 34-9. The effort, as we've talked about, Jack, definitely there for the Highlanders defensively. They've been getting in passing lanes, stealing balls. You look at Anise Lopez, the way she's played defensively, as well as the way Alana LaGreca has played defensively. They've been out there causing turnovers and mayhem for the Everett offense. But on the flip side, the Highlanders have had some mayhem caused against them, and when they've gotten shots, they've just not fallen.
And the difficulty's been dealing with the Everett's full court press. Everett's done a nice job in forcing the Highlanders to try and pass the ball up in the air, and they're pretty quick, so they do get under those long passes. And they've caused havoc with the Somerville High offense. Ball handling has been somewhat of a challenge. And LaGreca's done a very nice job when she has the ball going in the basket. Some of her teammates have had some challenges dealing with the press. And you can see they're working very hard to try and get back in the game, especially with this time left. Here we go.
Aguilar steals that one away. As Wizards pass, stolen away by Fatima Aguilar. She puts it right up and in. Fatima very good at scoring the first points of both the third. Scored her first points in the third quarter with a three-pointer. As a travel, I think, might be the call, or is a foul the call? It is going to be a foul. I did not know whether they were going to get Emma for moving that pivot foot or whether it was forced to be moved by contact.
I think he had the foul first and causing her to pick up that back foot. So nice call by referee Brian Devine.
As Joseph picks up that foul. Aguilar's drive is no good. Ramadan fighting for the rebound, goes out of bounds off of Ramadan.
And that's what you love to see. Ramadan, but no matter what the score, she's fighting for that rebound.
And LaGreca and Maria Babcock meet at the same place. Foul is going to go against Alana LaGreca. As Maria Babcock got the shoulder into her. That's going to be LaGreca's third personal, 7th team foul against the Highlanders. Maria Babcock will be at the line shooting 1-1.
I've liked the way Maria Babcock has played the game so far, Todd. She's been handling the ball well. She's been sort of the quarterback for Everett here tonight and has been able to beat the press herself by dribbling between the two defenders and also looking up the floor and getting the ball up to her teammates for good looks at the basket.
Maria Babcock 1 for 5 from the line so far tonight. Shot is up, rolls around, and rolls home. Rodriguez and Coleman didn't realize she had a second one coming. Back down there now. Second shot is good. 36-11 is the Crimson Tide lead. 6:30 remaining in the game. Highlanders working around the perimeter. LaGreca thought about driving, kicked it off instead. Shot by Matt Coleman, no good. Rebound being fought for. Rodriguez goes to the ground along with Wizard. Tie ball, alternating possession, stays with the Highlanders. They will inbounds under their basket. Benevento gets it to Coleman. Matt Coleman out to Rodriguez. Over to Benevento. Her shot is up. It's no good. As Matt Coleman comes away with the rebound, looks for Benevento, kicks it out to Lopez. Her shot is up. No good as well. Rebound pulled away by Guillaume. As Maria Babcock settles things down. 6 minutes remaining in the game. As Lavad with it, defended by Benevento. Over to Maria Babcock, and Lopez gets called for the foul.
Good sportsmanship by Lopez to go right over and help Babcock get up off the floor. She's just a little bit too eager to try and defend on that play.
That's Anissa's second foul. 8th team foul. Maria Babcock at the line for one, or shooting 2, I should say. First shot is good. Second shot by Maria Babcock is up, and it is good. She's found her stroke from the line, 4 for 4 here in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. LaGreca has it top of the key, gives it out to Benevento. To Coleman, back out to LaGreca. Goes in, kicks it out to Benevento. Three-pointer is up, no good. Coleman got the rebound, gave it over to Rodriguez. Ended up with Alana LaGreca from 3, and she hits it.
Good passing on that play, Todd. 3 different Highlanders held the ball. Got it to LaGreca for the basket.
38-14 is the Everett lead. Maria Babcock takes that one from the top of the key. And a travel is going to be the call on Everett as they were trying to save that ball off the long rebound from going back over the mid-court line.
But because the team control had been lost, the backcourt didn't matter at that particular time because the ball became essentially loose. And when it went over the midcourt, it should not have been a problem. The Everett team could have picked that up and played it.
LaGreca, no good on her shot. And down the other direction behind the play, Wizard is still down. She's coming up, but also Olivia Lavad is down. Lavad went down hard. I don't know if there was any contact. She jumped up and came down awkwardly.
I think she hit the floor pretty hard, Todd, from our position here, high above courtside, and was
4:46 remains here in the game. 38-14 is the Crimson Tide lead. We're going to step away for just a moment while they take care of Olivia Lavad down on the floor. Number 5 for Olivia Lavad helped off the floor there. Looked like a possible injury to her left leg. Keep an eye on that one as well. 2 injuries tonight. Highlanders lost their starting point guard in the first 7 seconds as Leona Arantes went out with an injury as well. 4:46 remains in the game. Highlanders trailing 14-38. Crimson Tide will inbound under their own basket as Guillaume will bring it in from there. Shot by Wizard, no good, and Alana LaGreca comes away with the rebound. LaGreca with the pass, trying to get it down to Rodriguez on the right block, but Guillaume was able to take that one away. Maria Babcock with it now. Gets it into Wizard. Wizard gives it off to Guillaume. Guillaume goes up. Her shot is no good. As Wizard a little slow getting up. There she went to the court. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. Benevento will take that 3. Her shot is up, no good. Wizard gets the rebound. She'll give it up to Maria Babcock. And Everett will take their time bringing it on down floor. So get it over to Tejada on the left wing. The entry pass down low to Guillaume. Foul will be called. Just good fundamental basketball right there, Jack. You get to the wing. The wing passes it down to the block, and the block spins, goes up, looks for the shot.
Guillaume has very good ball control. Took the ball carefully, turned, pivot, went up, got fouled.
She keeps the ball up high as well, something we've talked about a lot. If you get the ball down in the low block, you want to keep the ball up high. If you bring it down, too many hands can get into it.
When it comes down shoulder height, it's very easy for a defender to put their hand on the ball, tie it up for the alternate possession call. It happens very, very frequently.
And that one is good. 39-14 is the Crimson Tide lead. As Juliana Fairman Rodriguez is checked into the game, number 11. There's Fairman Rodriguez, gets it to Rodriguez, but the ball stolen away by Guillaume. And LaGreca trying to steal it away from her. Chased down by Rodriguez. We have a jump ball as the ball is tied up on the floor. Was Rodriguez fighting for it, along with Tejada, it looks like there.
Great anticipation by Guillaume. She did a great job watching, tracking the ball, picked it up, got it back up the floor. Everett ball.
Guillaume inbounds. Maria Babcock will pull it back out. Run their offense as Ellie kicks it out to the perimeter. Travel will be called on number 23. I will call her number 23 because I don't know her name. She is a representative from the junior varsity team. I was able to watch the Highlander JV team in an exciting game, Jack. They were able to pull away that 5-point victory against the Crimson Tide JV. That pass knocked out of bounds. Number 23 there for Everett was one of the better players on the floor for the Everett JV squad, of course, why she's out there right now with the varsity team.
And Coach Dunn's making sure to give as much playing time as possible, especially in a league like this. Wants to make sure to get some of those underclassmen in the game.
Ellie with the block there on Matt Coleman. Down to the floor is Tejada, fighting with Alana LaGreca. Out of bounds off of Tejada. Highlanders will inbounds as Fairman Rodriguez will take care of it. Fairman Rodriguez, also a junior varsity player for the Highlanders. Got to see her in that win. And LaGreca went up. She's holding her leg as she comes down.
She pivoted very quickly, went up, took a layup, I think, off the wrong foot. And as a result, came down and...
She's shaking off any...
Looks like she's going to be good to go.
Yep, she's shaking it all off. No big deal, she says. I'm fine. And they go to LaGreca. She posts up, kicks it out. Fairman Rodriguez, her shot rolls around and rolls out. As young 23 with the ball, kicks it to Maria Babcock, and Maria Babcock just wants to reset the offense. 2:30 remaining. She kicks it to Tejada. Tejada gets it down to the left block. There's Guillaume. Good double team by the Highlanders to get it out of Guillaume's hands. Maria Babcock gives it off to the JV player 23. Shot is short, but the long rebound came out to Everett. Another shot attempt there is no good, and Guillaume stepped on the inline as she went after that ball.
And Everett's going to use up as much of that 35-second clock as possible, Todd. They've got a big lead, and they move the ball around to be looking for a good shot.
Violet Stickgold checks into the game for Emma Benevento for the Highlanders. Violet, much like Emma, multi-sport athlete. Violet, of course, a member of the Highlanders soccer team, girls soccer team, who made it to the playoffs this past year. You can, of course, watch that playoff run here on Somerville Ed TV. Also, you can check out the boys soccer playoff run as well. We'll have more girls basketball action here on Somerville Ed TV, as well as boys basketball action, as well as hockey action here on Somerville Ed TV. Somerville Hockey has some exciting games coming up as well. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We've got our subscribers up to 1,300. I want to get it up to 1,500 at some point. Nice pass into the post as Stickgold goes up, and she'll go to the line. as she draws the foul.
Some of the best passing we've seen by the Highlanders tonight. Looking up the floor, making the quick pass. 3 different players touching it, resulting in Violet going the line.
So Violet at the line for the Highlanders. First shot by Violet, no good. Lead for the Crimson Tide, 39-14, minute 42 remaining in the game. Of course, if you happen to be on the Somerville Ed TV YouTube channel, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing, but also checking out all the other things we have. As we are finishing winter concert season, we have spring concerts coming up as well, as all the old archived winter, spring concerts, as well as new spring concerts will be coming out here in 2023. Keep an eye out for that on the Somerville Ed TV YouTube channel. Tejada plays it down into Ellie. Another nice entry pass, but well defended that time by the Highlanders as they broke the double team right down on Ellie, forced the turnover.
Now we got to give a lot of defensive credit. Despite the score, the effort on defense has been admirable by the Highlanders tonight so far, Todd.
It's Fairman Rodriguez with the 3. Her shot is no good. Long rebound pulled down by Stickgold. Violet tried to make the move to the basket, lost control, goes out of bounds. 1 minute remains in the game.
The Everett player, once given the ball, has to pass it inbounds. She stepped in, lost possession.
And a foul is going to be called there as Ellie gets rung up on that one. Lila Mack Coleman will go to the line shooting 2. Second personal against Ellie. First one by Lila Mack Coleman, no good. Second shot, no good as well off the back iron for Coleman. Pass here to the right wing, entry pass down low. Joseph goes up, travel is going to be the call. She's shuffled her feet before going up for that shot. Benitez lost that one away as Violet, she tried to give it up to Stickgold. Then Fairman Rodriguez steals that one away. Fairman Rodriguez goes in. Her shot is no good, fighting for her own rebound, but Maria Babcock able to rip that one away.
A lot of good things are going to come, Todd. Babcock's only a sophomore. We're going to be seeing a little bit of her in the next couple of years.
No question about that. Amelia Maria Babcock. Remember that name, because we are going to say it over and over.
She's definitely been a leader on the floor tonight. One person taking on the press, knows how to pass the ball. A lot of maturity for a sophomore.
Young number 23 at the line for the Crimson Tide. 21.3 seconds remaining. She looks for her first points. Finds back iron. Second shot is going to be waved off. I believe we have a lane violation. Yes, that is the call. Lane violation against Ellie, number 24, so they wave that off. Last possession here for the Highlanders. 14 seconds remaining. Stickgold with it. Gets the screen, goes down the baseline. Errant pass, though, stolen away. 6 seconds remaining. And the ball goes out of bounds. I believe that was off of Everett, maybe, unless Violet got her hand in there. That will be off of Everett, Highlander ball, as Benitez will inbound for the Highlanders. Stephanie Benitez out on the floor getting some time. And Fairman Rodriguez's shot is no good, and that will do it. as the Crimson Tide come away with the 39-14 victory here over the Highlanders. Highlanders will go to 1-7 on the season, 1-5 in the GBL. Crimson Tide will go over 500 in the GBL, 4-3. They will move to 4-4 overall, Jack. We talked about it all night long. Highlanders put forth tons of effort out there, really did a nice job defensively getting in passing lanes, but unfortunately Everett's defense just very, very tenacious, really caused a lot of turnovers for the Highlanders, and that's how we ended up with this. When the Highlanders had good looks, they weren't able to hit them though.
And again, the shots did not come from as close to the basket. Everett did a really good job of getting the ball down in low. Amelia Babcock was very good quarterbacking the team against the Somerville press, which was very aggressive, and we just could not get the ball in the basket with any degree of frequency, and no three-point shots effective tonight. But turnovers was the biggest problem facing the Highlanders we've seen in the last few games. When you have more turnovers than points, that's definitely a problem.
No doubt about that, as that will do it for us here tonight. Highlanders girls basketball team will be back in action this weekend on Saturday, 12 noon. That will be at Tufts University. Sunday. I misread that. Sunday the 15th at 12 noon. They will be in action against Medford at Tufts University. Come out and see that at 12 noon against Medford as the Highlanders take on their rivals from Medford. Looking forward to that one, as it should be a good game. Thank you very much, Jack. Thank you very much for joining us tonight as well. Thank you very much at home. Thank you, Bill Trudell, on the camera. Thank you, Joe Constantine, on the production. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you very much at home for watching, and you have been watching Somerville Highlander Girls Basketball on Somerville Ed TV.